Hey y'all, welcome to Crafty Southern Home. I'm Christine. I'm sorry about my voice. I've been battling sinuses for over a week now, so I don't normally sound this deep and sexy. So anyhow, we're gonna be doing some gorgeous little spring and Easter pots, and really these can go throughout the summertime as well. But we are going to be using some chalk paint, and I'm using Cottage white for all of them. And I'm just going to do one coat because I liked the organic feel of this. Now these little pots I got from my local Dollar General, and I think it was only like $1.50 for a 6-pack of them. And these are like the little seed starter pots are what these are. So if you wanted to decorate them and certainly start your seeds early for your garden indoors, you could use them for that, or you could just use them for decoration. I'll give you some ideas here. But I'm going to paint them, and then I'm going to use a napkin. Now, doesn't matter what napkin you have, just make sure you have a 2-ply or a 3-ply napkin, because you're just going to use that white backing part of it. Now, all my napkin wasn't the same texture. It had like an edge to it, but it didn't matter to me because the pots are so textured that once you put these down with decoupage, and the medium I use is my DIY, oh, I can't even think of the name of it, y'all. Liquid patina, y'all. So anyhow, and then I'm going to use some stamps, and some of these are from Amazon, and I had to throw some of them away because they didn't do very well, but I kept the ones I could use, and I only used one pot, and I put like Happy Easter on it and have a beautiful spring. And then my other ones, my stamps are going to be from Redesign with Prima, and these are new to me. These are from the Monarch collection. So we've got some bees in here, dragonflies, and butterflies. And it's just a gorgeous stamp collection to have. So like any stamp, when it's new to you and you're going to use it for the first time, just make sure that you take a light grit sandpaper and run over it. That's going to take that shiny, slick surface off. That way your ink or your paint. Some people have done paint with stamps, but I haven't tried that method yet. But that way it sticks real good to your stamp. So after they're dry, you see I'm going to have my napkin laid out, and I'm just going to put several stamps on it. I've got some gold ink and some black ink, and I just picked that up from Hobby Lobby. And the blue ink is called China Blue, and that is from IOD. Now, I'm not sure about the Hobby Lobby ink, but the IOD ink, it has a self-sealer in it. But since I was using a napkin, I didn't want it to come off of this textured pot, so I did go back with a top coat of liquid patina as well. It did smear a little bit of my ink. I probably should have just let everything dry a little bit. But then I didn't really worry about it because, again, I was kind of going for the organic look of it. This is more of a farmhouse cottage look to it, shabby chic maybe, but I like the organic of it. Some of these little pots on the back even had like little raised places, so they're not perfect because what they're meant to do is really start your seeds, and then you could put them in the ground because they will decompose. So I'm just going to take my napkins. After I have it done, my little napkin, I'm going to take my pictures there. You can see my different things I have done. I'm going to take my paintbrush, dip it into a little bit of water, and again, I'm going for organic feel, and I'm just going to go around the edges with that and tear it. I don't want to cut a perfect square. I'm just going to tear it. And after I got through anyhow, this napkin went so well onto that pot. It looked like I just stamped directly onto the pot, but I knew that I couldn't get a good clear image by doing that, so that's why I'm using the napkin. Here you can see me going around. That's the gold one. They don't show up real good on camera, but once I put it on the pot, it is really beautiful. So just remember with your stamps, like if you want to use a gold one, you could come back over it with a little bit of black or maybe that blue if you needed it to show up a little bit more, or you could use a Sharpie, but I just kept it the gold. So what I'm going to do is put down some liquid patina. You can certainly use whatever decoupage medium you use. And I'm going to put it in a little strip, and that's going to be like the middle of my little napkin piece. So you'll see me pressing that down, and I didn't mind that it was larger than the pot because that bottom that's hanging over, I'm simply going to decoupage that down as well. And like I said, once I got through, you can't tell where the napkin begins or ends on these pieces. So then I would just pull it back on each side and lay down some more of the DIY liquid patina, and then just take my fingers and kind of smooth that out. Now this is a napkin, so they will tear, and of course you're only using one ply, so they're really vulnerable to tears. So just take your time doing this and use your finger and just be easy. If it tears, if you're going further again and look, then you're not going to mind that either. But when I got through with these, I'm just going to take some floral foam, and I ran out, so I always have pool noodles on hand for backup. They do great in pieces for floral foam. They're cheap, and you get a lot out of one little stick. So I'm just going to cut those down, and I cut them down with an art knife. I found that's a lot easier than a regular knife or just trying to tear them because it cuts them a real good edge to them. I'm going to put some pieces in there, and then I had some bottle brush trees. I thought that'd be pretty for the spring season. I'm going to put some in there. I'm going to do some random flowers I had on hand, some floral picks, and just put some Spanish moss down there to cover up all that floral foam in that top. And in the end, these are so cute, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Again, I apologize for my voice. I'm going to just let you enjoy the rest of this because my throat's getting sore. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all are awesome. Until next time, have a blessed week.